Assalamu alaikum my dear students, how are you? You are welcome to the class. In this class, we'll try to understand about sentences and then we'll try to transform sentences. So this class will be taken on transformation of sentences. I think that you have better ideas about transformation of sentences because you have practiced them in your previous classes in class 9 and 10, and you will have the same items for SSC syllabus. So don't worry, it would be easier. Or if you follow the class, if you follow the instruction, and if you cooperate with me, inshallah it would be very easy. Okay, so let's start the class. Before starting the class, we have some learning outcomes. That means after by the end of the class, you will able to understand about sentences, about sentence, and then you will able to understand different types of sentences, and then you will able to get clear idea about sentence structure. Understand? In class 1 we will practice this. So let's start. I want to review the class at first because I think that you have good ideas about sentences. But before starting transformation, I want to ask you again, what is sentence? I think you know. Again, I am asking you, what is sentence? So sentence, what's the definition of sentence? The definition of a sentence should be: a sentence is a group of words which makes a complete sense. What does mean a complete sense? That have a clear ideas. That can able to express complete meaning. It's called sentences. Look at the example. Student is Rana very good. Student A is Rana very good. There are a group of words. Is it sentence? No, it's not a sentence because the order of words are not in correct form. So there is order in using words in a sentence. Look at the next example. Rana is a very good student. It's sentence, but it's not a sentence because it fails to express the meaning. It fails to clear the ideas. But the next example expresses a clear idea. So it is called sentence. Rana is a very good student. So a sentence should express a clear meaning, express the idea clearly. Okay, so you should understand the sentence. You have next, follow this sentence structure. We know that generally a sentence consists in this structure: subject verb extension. Subject verb extension. That means follow here. Subject verb extension. That means he works in the field. He plays football. These are the two sentences. So generally a sentence had two parts: subject, predicate. Subject, predicate. In predicate part, predicate অংশে there are two parts: verb plus extension. extension. So this is extension part and its verb. Like that, in this sentence there is two parts. Subject, predicate. In this part, there are two parts, verb plus extension. In extension part, there are objects, there are complements, a lot of things. There are lot of things in extension part. So generally, you should follow in a simple sentence, in an assertive sentence, subject plus verb. Subject plus verb. It may sometimes contains the object, sometimes not. Like this, birds fly. There is no object or extension. Subject and verb. Okay. So there are so many sentences, there are different types of sentences. We should try to understand them. Before that, we should be very careful about subject, verb and extension. Subject, verb and extension. Now we will try to understand different types of sentences. Okay. So how many types of sentences are there? Sentences are divided into three sections according to structure. According to structure, according to meaning, and according to structure and according to meaning. According to structure, sentences are three types. Number one, simple. Number two, complex. Number three, compound. I think you know that. According to meaning, sentences are five types. Assertive. Number two, interrogative. Number three, imperative. Number four, optative. Number five, exclamatory. So these are the types of sentences, and every types of sentences are two types: affirmative and negative. Affirmative and every sentence are two types: affirmative, and affirmative and negative. According to structure, sentences are three types: simple, complex and compound. According to meaning, sentences are five types, and according to expression, sentences are two types. We should try to understand about them. Okay. So if you want to understand according to meaning assertive sentence, how would you understand a assertive sentence? Assertive sentence. How would you understand? Assertive sentence. Assertive. কিভাবে assertive তুমি চিনবা? Assertive sentence শুরু হবে subject দ্বারা. Assertive sentence is started with a subject. He comes here. The sentence is started with subject. It's an assertive sentence. It's an assertive sentence. how would you understand an interrogative sentence? Interrogative sentence, how would you understand? It would be started with auxiliary verb or WC word. Auxiliary verb or WC word. Number one, if I say, doesn't he come here? And it contains an note of interrogation. Note of interrogation. So it's an interrogative sentence. If I ask, what does where does he go? সে কোথায় যায়? Started with WS word and started with auxiliary verb. So if you want to understand an interrogative sentence, you should follow their two structures. Okay. Next, if you want to understand imperative sentence, how would you understand an imperative sentence? কিভাবে তুমি imperative sentence শিখবা? Imperative sentence কিভাবে শুনবা? It should be started with verbs. Come here. Started with verb. Don't go there. Started with verb. Understand, there is no subject. Subject ta ujju ase, silent. Okay. And again, let me go out. Started with the let verb. Understand? In this way, imperative sentence should be started. So you should try to understand the sentences. Okay? Next, operative sentence. Operative. How would you understand operative sentence? Live long our president. Live long our president. It's a wish. Wish or prayer. May you shine in life. May you shine in life. It's a prayer. It started with may, but there is only full stop, no interrogation. Okay, if there is interrogation, it would be an interrogative sentence. Understand? So prayer and wish, যে সেন্টেন্সে প্রার্থনা এবং আকাঙ্ক্ষা থাকবে সেটাই ইম্পারেটিভ সেন্টেন্স। শুরু হবে মে দ্বারা অথবা লিভ লং বা এই ধরনের প্রার্থনা দ্বারা। ওকে, সো নেক্সট, এক্সক্লেমেটরি সেন্টেন্সেস। How would you understand exclamatory sentences? Exclamatory. Alas, I have nothing to do. Alas, I have nothing to do. Exclamation, note of exclamation. Understand? So it should be here. These type of words are used. Interjections are used in exclamatory sentences like alas, hurrah, bravo, like this. And sometimes it started with what and how. What and how. Suppose, what a nice bird it is. you should use a note of exclamation here. Understand? So started with who, what or how. How nice the flower is. Okay. Or started with if. If I were a bird. Understand? In this way, exclamatory sentences should be construct. So you should try to understand them at first. Before changing sentence, starting changing sentence, you should try to understand them. According to structure, sentences are simple, complex, and compound. According to structure, sentences are three types: simple, complex, and compound. Suppose he works hard. A simple sentence must have, sorry, there is a mistake. Okay. He works hard. One subject, one finite verb. One subject and one finite verb. He will shine in life. One subject, one finite verb. So a simple sentence must have only one subject and one finite verb. Understand? So what would be the complex sentence? What would be the complex sentence? We should try to understand complex sentence. Complex sentence. Complex sentence should be connected with conjunctions. Since he works hard, he will shine in life. You know that it was a simple sentence and it was also a simple sentence. Two simple sentences are connected with the conjunction since. After connecting, যুক্ত হওয়ার পরে এগুলা সিম্পল নেই, এটা হয়ে গেছে কি বড় একটা বাক্য। এই বড় বাক্যের মধ্যে এখন দুইটা অংশ, এটা একটা অংশ, since he works hard এটা একটা অংশ, he will shine in life এটা একটা অংশ। যখন ছোট ছোট সেন্টেন্সগুলো, সিম্পল সেন্টেন্সগুলো কোনো কনজাংশন দ্বারা যুক্ত হয়ে যায় তখন সেগুলোকে ক্লজ বলে। সেগুলোকে কি বলে? ক্লজ বলে। এখানে দুইটা ক্লজ, এটা একটা ক্লজ এবং এটা একটা ক্লজ। তো ক্লজ কাকে বলে? ক্লজ ইজ এ পার্ট অফ এ লার্জ সেন্টেন্স। আমি তোমাদের এটা শিখিয়েছি, আমার এই বিষয়ের উপর ভিডিও আছে, তোমরা আবার যদি ভুলে যেয়ে থাকো ক্লজের উপরে ক্লাসটা দেখে নিবা। কমপ্লেক্স সেন্টেন্সে অবশ্যই একটা প্রিন্সিপাল ক্লজ থাকবে আর এক বা একাধিক সাবঅর্ডিনেট ক্লজ থাকতে পারে। প্রিন্সিপাল ক্লজ একটা, অ্যাটলিস্ট ওয়ান সাবঅর্ডিনেট ক্লজ, একটা প্রিন্সিপাল ক্লজ এবং কমপক্ষে একটা সাবঅর্ডিনেট ক্লজ যুক্ত হবে কি দ্বারা? সাবঅর্ডিনেটিং কনজাংশন দ্বারা, যেরকম সিন্স, অ্যাজ, হোয়েন, দো, অলদো, ইফ, আনলেস, লাইক দ্যাট। Okay, so you should try to understand the clauses in a complex sentence. In a complex sentence, at least two clauses, and every clauses must have one subject and one finite verb. One subject and one finite verb, auxiliary plus main verb, finite verbs. Understand? So you should try to understand the sentences like that. Sorry. Then compound sentence. Compound sentence. In a compound sentence also there are at least 2 clauses but connected with coordinating conjunctions and, but, or, yet, etc. Such as he works hard and will shine in life. Shine in life. Okay, so you should try to understand. He works hard, connected with and, their same subject, so next subject should be omitted. একই সাবজেক্ট হলে পরের সাবজেক্টটা ব্যবহার করব না, কারণ কম্পাউন্ড সেন্টেন্স যুক্ত হবে দুইটা প্রিন্সিপাল ক্লজ এন্ড, বাট, অর দ্বারা। যুক্ত হয়ে গেলেই কি হবে, এগুলোকে বলা হবে কোঅর্ডিনেট ক্লজ, একে অন্যের সহযোগী, সেজন্য সেম জিনিস বসানো হয় না। ক্লিয়ার? তো আমরা এই যে সিম্পল, কমপ্লেক্স এবং কম্পাউন্ড সেন্টেন্সের যদি আমরা চিনতে ভুল করি তাহলে কিন্তু আমরা বাক্য কমপ্লিট করতে পারবো না। ওকে, so you should be careful about your study, you should be careful about sentences. In our next class we will try to understand the sentences again, and next we will sense sentences. So you should take preparation. Inshallah we will able to sense any types of sentences easily. So you should practice with me regularly and attend the class regularly. Inshallah you will get better opportunities to use the language easily. So Allah Hafiz, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.